And now, a word of faith with Bishop Barra. In the footsteps of Abraham.
Look to Abraham. When the Lord called him, he was alone. Abraham was alone. He was just one. He had no descendant. He did not have descendants, no son to replace him or to inherit his goods. He had lands, he had flocks, he had everything. He had a wife, but his life was incomplete. However, God called him in his old age. You see that God does not depend on our skills, qualifications. God does not depend on your level of education. Whether you are black, white, rich or poor, the Lord is the same. All that He needs is that you use your faith just as Abraham did. And today, Wednesday, you can come to one of our churches to know more about this campaign. The Lord told him to leave Haran. He was there in Haran. The Lord told him to leave. He left Haran going to a place he did not know where he was going. But he obeyed in the promise. You have a Bible there. Only for the finances, there are more than 8,000 promises in the Bible for your finances. Promises for the family, for the love life, for all the areas of your life. But which promise did he have? No promise. He did not know anything. God said, leave and to the land I'll show you. He left not knowing where he was going. After he had left, the Lord made 7 promises to him. 7. The number of perfection. The number of God's fullness. God's fullness. The Lord showed His fullness in his life. Therefore, if you are listening to me, watching me right now, you can see the fullness of God, a complete life, life change, a new story God can do for you. All that you need to do is to do this campaign. Usually, throughout these 42 years, bishops and pastors, we have been to many places. We have been prayed at Mount Carmel, also Mount Moriah, Mount Sinai. We have been to the Temple of Solomon. We go to these places because they are witnesses of the power of God. Actually, right now, I want to show to you why going to Israel. Why going to the Holy Land? Why do we go to these places? I want you to understand more about this campaign.
Why take your prayer request to the Holy Land? Because Israel is a land that was promised to Abraham. It is called the Promised Land. Many miracles happen in Israel, such as the fire came down, the Red Sea was opened, Jesus resurrected, the lame walked. The sun stood still. The walls of Jericho fell down, and many more. That's why we're going to this land. The same miracles that happen in this holy land will happen in your life. Life is made of sacrifice. Every achievement in life comes with sacrifice. From getting a better position in your workplace, to establishing a career, to getting married. Sacrifices are even made when supporting your favorite team or artist.
So how much is a Super Bowl experience worth to you? How much would you pay for a ticket?
But just as everything in this world, a new life comes at a price. Abraham conquered a new life when he left everything behind in obedience to God's voice. He was fulfilled in all the areas of his life and became the model of faith to those who are eager for a change. Everything that is achieved in this world has an expiration date, but a new life that comes from God lasts forever.
At home, I have everything that I wanted, basically.
Successful, strong, happy, a great mother.
And actually, our first month of business, we invoiced $25,000.
My family, we're now together. My finances, I don't have to go to others to borrow. In myself, I sing peace.
What would you do to change your life? Campaign of Israel, the starting point for a new life.
Let me tell you how to participate of this campaign. You are going to call this number you see on your screen if you need more information. You can take a regular letter, envelope, and you can write your prayer request. You are going to make your offering of sacrifice. Abraham had to sacrifice everything to leave everything behind. On top of that, he built many altars and he sacrificed many animals. But one day the Lord said, I want your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love. He did obey, he presented his sacrifice, and the Lord blessed his life. And the Lord also shall bless your life. Or you can come to one of our church today, because this coming Sunday will be the Sunday of our way out. Sunday of our way out at every Universal Church. You are going to find the way out through the campaign of Israel.
How do you participate of the Campaign of Israel? First, make the decision of putting an end to your problems through faith. Second, write down on paper your prayer request, determining that God will make happen in your life everything you wrote down. Third, send your prayer request together with your vow of sacrifice. You can make a check or money order under the name of the Universal Church and mail it to 7075 Southwest Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77074. For more information, you can call us at 1-888-691-2291.